I've promised you guys that I would get more info on Speed Freeks, and I'll get more information on that for you in the future videos. So with that, I've managed to gather all the information that is publicly available, and I figure let's just hop in. Before we start though, I should mention that I'm not sponsored in any way or affiliated with Speed Freeks. I'm simply a fan of the game that wants to make more Speed Freeks videos, and notice a lot of people wanted more content on it, so here we are. Speed Freeks is an adrenaline-fueled combat racing game that takes place in the brutal Warhammer 40k universe. You'll be driving scrappy orc vehicles authentic to the Games Workshop models, loaded with a variety of weapons and powerful abilities to crump the opposing team, all while attempting to complete objectives depending on the modes that you play. Speed Freeks will release with 2 game modes: Death Rally, which is a moving capture the point death race with a sprint to the finish line. Essentially, you'll be earning points by crumping the enemy or killing them, eliminating them, capturing and holding control points, and racing to see who can get to the finish line first. That's how you will be earning points through all those little objectives. We played this game mode during the alpha last year actually, and personally I have experienced the game improve a lot since then, given the amount of feedback that we provided back then. And Kill Convoy, which is the newly announced mode which we played during the recent beta that ended just a few days ago. In Kill Convoy, 2 teams are tasked to deliver bombs to the enemy Stompa. Think of it like pushing an objective-based payload that you're trying to bomb, essentially. The successful bomb deliveries and kills will slow down the enemy Stompa while pushing yours ahead. The team that gets their Stompa to the finish line first wins. As it remains, it's still aimed to release this summer with no specific date given. I personally find it rare to see a game this close to going live not be given a release date. However, my theory is that, and again this is just my opinions, there's probably a lot of people involved in making some of these decisions, from Games Workshop giving notes to the devs working on feedback implementations to improvements, and everyone in between. Especially after this recent beta, I can only imagine everyone's to-do list right now. A mod on the official Discord even noted that it can help avoid last-minute crunch or disappointment if there is a need of delay. So in this case, it may be better to be vague but honest rather than specific and wrong. And while my eager hands can't wait to jump in to get crumping, I gotta agree. Following all the official social channels from their Discords, Twitters, and even subbing to this channel, I appreciate it. You'll be the first to know when it drops. No, but the beta participation rewards that we earned while playing the beta will be able to be reclaimed through the PLAION'S PRO service when the game does officially release. I figured I should just briefly touch on this. PLAION'S Pro is an account service that looks to feature exclusive cosmetics and perks by linking your account to the game. But to give you an idea of how this will elevate your Speed Freeks experience, here are some specifics. You can earn rewards for account creation and logging in, integration with Twitch drops and whatnot, community events, challenges and contests, detailed stats, wrap-ups and progression tracking, and other community-related topics, news, updates, so on and so forth. So the current focus of the game is PC, but it's not out of the question that it may at some point in the future be rolled out to consoles. It's just, you know, right now, PC focus only. Yes, actually, there are currently 7 vehicles that we were able to play in during the alpha and the beta, ranging from buggies to tanks, plus a trike, the famous war trike. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and do so. They have also told us that more will be coming in future releases. And by the looks of it, the Megatrack Scrapjet has been teased in the beta due to a lingering daily objective that was locked away from us. However, if you're a nerd like me, you may have already visited the Games Workshop website to speculate what we could expect in the future. The current ones, however, are The Booster Blaster, an extremely mobile harasser due to its 360-degree firing arc, a solid all-arounder that's excellent at carrying the bomb with its jumping ability. This is a attack vehicle slash bomb carrier. The Snazwagon, which is my favorite vehicle, it is a close-range DPS attacker, good for removing defensive tanks and popping smoke to break line of sight to disengage from threats, also an attack vehicle slash bomb carrier. The Dragster, a mobile harasser, great at finishing weakened enemies at range, good at carrying the bomb due to its speed and the ability to vanish after delivery, also an attack slash bomb carrier. The Squig Buggy, a support pick, which keeps your teammates extremely durable, and the Mine is a nice anti-chase weapon, can carry the bomb in a pinch, but not ideal. I'd consider this more of a support slash bomb carrier. The Wartrike, a speedy assassin, excellent at slowing down and killing low health enemies. It's really fast and deadly, also considered a attack slash bomb carrier vehicle. And the two big defense vehicles are the Mega Tank, close range tank that role plays as a literal wall. It's got great defense, good at close to medium range with its arsenals of weaponry. It should not be considered as a bomb carrier and instead a defensive vehicle. And the Looted Wagon, which is a classic tank that can snipe from afar. The Grot Missile is a fantastic weapon for killing bomb carriers or anyone within its range with low HP. This should also not be considered a bomb carrier, but you know what? I'll let you do what you want. On a personal note, I will say that the title, like Speed Freeks, leaves the devs open to potentially add future factions. This is me speculating here, right? So I'm not 100% sure if GW would even be down for this, but it might be cool to see Weavers or Land Speeders or even something like a Tesseract Arc down the road. It's unsure how supportive people would be about this, to be honest, since, you know, hardcore fans may be offended that their Ultramarine branded Gladiator Lancer isn't mowing down the Green Horde as it should, but hey, one can dream, right? Yes, and I think this is going to be its main focus, to be honest. Speed Freeks will feature 16-player multiplayer matches of the mentioned modes like Death Rally and Kill Convoy. What I'm about to say may rub people the wrong way, as I think Speed Freeks is considered more of a casual game, and so do I. I do think that jumping in and just blowing shit up is fun, but there's also a competitive aspect to this, and I think it would be fun, and I don't know if this is going to be possible or not, but to host some sort of like best of 3 tournament, right? Like if I was able to, say, create a private server, invite 16 people, split them up into 2 teams, 8v8, do a Kill Convoy server, spectate them, fly a camera around, sort of cast on top of the gameplay, and I don't know, at the end of a best of 3 round, you know, reward them with some kind of prize, maybe premium currency or maybe even cash prizes, who knows, I don't know what we can expect, but yeah, as a multiplayer focused game, I think there's actually some possibility of that happening. I'm not saying esports or anything, like no, but you can expect some sweatiness and some tryhards. You know, that's just the nature of multiplayer focused games. But I will say, stay tuned on this channel because I'll make you good. I'll get you good, boys. Don't worry about it. Guides are on the way, so stay tuned. From personal experience, there will be bots in games that are not full. These bots will be replaced with players as the match progresses, however, so there are chances that you join a game with only a few humans, and end up with a full lobby by the end of the match. Continuing on to the next one, you'll be able to play with a bunch of people and not have to worry about the lobby filling up or needing to fill up. So there's currently no single player mode planned for Speed Freeks. However, I do remember having the option to play versus bots in the alpha. So playing with the mentioned modes with bots only could be possible if multiplayer ain't your vibe. I don't know what the, you know, XP or reward distribution there would be, but as of right now, no single player is planned. Okay, so I think this is a pretty big one. I think this will open up the door to a lot of people. Speed Freeks will be free to play. This will come with a battle pass oriented progression system and no pay to win aspects, as some may be familiar with similar modern combat vehicle games like Crossout, for example. It will come with an in-game shop called the Mech Shop, which will sell customization options for your vehicles. I will say that I've seen both premium currency and in-game currency already. None of them we were able to use and or make use of them. So yeah, it's the usual free-to-play sort of monetization that you can expect, which sounds like you'll be able to play the game for free. And if you do want to get, you know, fancy with it and or support the devs, you can throw your money at the screen if you'd like. My only feedback and opinion there is that I really hope it's not too predatory is probably the best way to put it. I mean, with the amount of experience of gaming and my gaming IQ being pretty high, I just really hope it's not harsh on us. I really want it to be consumer friendly. For example, like if a battle pass is $10, don't make me buy a $20 premium thing or a $5 or $6 thing and having no in between there. You know what I mean? We've seen that happen plenty of times, and we've let our voices be heard, and I just don't want there being any like clapback from the community due to some poor monetization efforts. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so I don't want to read a bunch of model numbers to you, so here are images of the minimum and recommended gear needed to run Speed Freeks, and I also added my own, so if you wanted to see what I use for both my gaming and recording stuff, in case you're curious, here you go. And that's honestly it. If you have any questions, post them down below. I'll see if I can get them answered. You know, I'm on the Discord all the time. I'm lurking around. I'm digging around trying to find answers for anyone that might have answers. Yeah, post them down below and stay tuned, because like I said, I'm incredibly excited for this game, and I think, yeah, I'll be featuring this game on this channel. So with that said, my name's Too Sketchy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.